Hey, it's Dion. I wanted to touch base for VLCD number 4. I am down to 160.2. So I had a pretty decent release. I think I had like a 2-pound release. I'll write it down there, but so that's super exciting. So hopefully tomorrow I will be in the 150s. I've been making spinach soup. It's super yummy. I just saute it, with garlic and salt, pepper, and stuff, and then I put in the magic bullet with a little bit of warm water and just kind of obviously heat on the stove, and you just kind of a blender would work, except it's such a small portion, and if you don't blend it all the way, it gets kind of weird grassy kind of taste. So, but it's super yummy. So I've been wanting to kind of put a poached egg in there, but I don't think that's on, I know that's not on protocol eggs, so I was just kind of tempted to try. I have to be honest though, round 1, I never cheated until like day 26, and I had a mouthful of peanuts, and that wasn't cheating compared to what I'm doing now. So let me explain. Yesterday I didn't eat. I was at school all day, and so when I came home, the first thing I ate was at 5 o'clock. I was just really unprepared yesterday, so it was really hard to kind of quell my appetite. So my husband had made liver and onions, and so like I snuck a piece of that, and then I had more of my shrimp portion than I probably should have, and then I had like maybe 3 peanuts, and and then I find myself after I make the kids something, I'll lick my finger, which is really bad because that was the one thing I didn't do last round. And then I still had a big release, but I'm not going to push it, so I'm going to try to behave from now on. Then I got a call from the doctor's office. I think I mentioned maybe that I went into the doctor's office last week and kind of discussed some things that were going on with me because I was really broken out, and I thought it was the hormones. One other thing that's really bothering me, I think I may have mentioned it before, is that lately, it's always been before Tom, I would get kind of really moody, and everyone learned to just stay out of my way. And like I said, I'm really even keeled for the most part, but I've just been really bothered by this anger that I feel at that time, or like how quickly I can snap, and it's not like me, and I didn't know what to do about it. It was just really strange. Well, I mentioned it to my doctor, and he suggested that I go back on the pill, that the pill would probably help regulate those kind of shifts in my mood or whatever. But he also ran a bunch of other tests because I was saying I was super sleepy. I kind of felt like I was pregnant. And also I want to mention that this is a new doctor. This is my husband's doctor. I always went to another doctor. Since 2007, I kind of thought I was a hypochondriac because I kept going to the doctor for all these weird things. Like I would have severe migraines, and I was having this really bad pain in my neck, and let's see, what else? Just since I had shingles last summer anyway, but it's very much like shingles. You could touch my leg and it hurts, and my husband's always like, well, geez, I barely touched you, you're such a baby. Well, all these things, I'm always cold, blah blah blah. Okay, moving on. Nurse calls me, and I guess the doctor had tried to call, so the nurse called me, or I called them. I think I called them back because the nurse called, whatever. Oh my gosh. Well, it turns out I have Hashimoto's, which I am really happy about because it means I am not crazy, and that all these things I've been feeling are legitimate and real. And why did it take 3 whole years for a doctor to decide to look at my thyroid? I don't know, which would explain why I had the weight gain in 2007, like why that started to creep up and why I haven't been able to maintain it. So the one thing the doctor asked me, he asked me not to continue using the HCG. I could drop it, so. He asked me not to continue to use the HCG and to try this pill that I guess they're going to call in. But I'm not going to listen. Because even if I am, whatever, I don't know what you even call that. If I have, well, I know I have Hashimoto's or whatever this thing is, but even if that is true, it doesn't change the fact that HCG is the only thing that helped me to lose the weight. So why would I not take the HCG? I want to know if anyone out there has hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's. And I think they're going to keep testing me for other stuff, but I'm just interested in knowing what this means, because it seems like now I have a lifelong issue to think about. But I'm happy because I'm not nuts. I was wondering what these mood swings were about, and so that really makes me happy. And tomorrow I'll be 150 something pounds. So I'm not going to listen to the doctor in this case, even though he's the one person who decided to look at that stuff. I just want to finish my round out. I might just finish my round and then start taking the medicine. I haven't completely decided on that. Thoughts. That's what I want. I want to know your thoughts on this. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing good, and that's all I have. Bye.